Okay. Hi guys, Christy124 back with another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm gonna talk about Last of Us 2. Yeah, the whole controversy and everything. Yep, I just picked up The Last of Us 2. I'm not even gonna bother to show that piece of shit. But I just wanna let you know, a month ago, this is when this all drama controversy started. The leaks came out, and first of all, I'm a fan of the first game. Like, I don't love it like everyone else does. I like it, but it's not something that I'm all over the moon for. But so I said, when Last of Us, 2 comes out, I'll probably wait a few weeks because I'll get it later because I'm not a huge fan of it. But I did like the first game. It had a great story, had great characters, even though I think Joel's kind of underrated. I mean, overrated. But, I did like Joel. I did like Ellie too. I do like Ellie. And I do like Joel. Okay. So I love those two characters. I love their bond and everything. I still think Lee and Clementine's better, but I'm just a fan of the Walking Dead game series. So, but anyway, I love those two characters. I love their bond, everything, okay? So I was interested to see how part two could go. Like I said, I'm not a big fan, so I wasn't overly excited. I was still kind of like a little cautious because I saw the kissing and everything. I don't mind LGBT in video games. I don't. But I thought something was going on because it was like the main focus that they showed. So I'm like, please don't do this because they've been doing this a lot lately for some reason. I mean, like, and the majority of times when they do this shit, it ends up failing miserably. I'm not kidding, you know? If not, then down the road, you know what I mean? So, okay, I was kind of like skeptical, and I think a lot of us were, like, people that were been talking about it. Like, a lot of people weren't really talking about it, but they were a little skeptical. But okay, then, I think around May, June, somewhere around there, the leaks came out. Someone leaked the game or leaked parts of the games. And I saw the leaks. I don't really mind spoilers. I'm not that type of person that tries to avoid spoilers. And even when I try, I can't avoid it. It's just like in my brain, like it's hard for me to avoid spoilers, okay? I just like watching it. Even though sometimes it ruins the experience for me, but neither that. But anyway, I saw the leaks, and the first leak I saw, now, no joke, I saw this leak with Ellie and Dina, her girlfriend Dina. Like I said, I don't mind LGBT or anything in video games. Like I said, it's very rare in video games, but I still don't mind it. But when I saw them focusing on that, I'm like, is this going to be like a love story drama type of shit? Because I was wondering if that, because it felt like that. It felt like that to me, okay? And then I went back on Twitter and I heard a few comments saying that, oh no, the first one's going to be better. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Then there's Joel's death. Okay, I saw Joel's death, and it's not only his death. It's not that his death surprised people. Well, a lot of people got surprised. I knew that Joel was going to die in the second game, no matter what, but I did not know that Joel was going to die like that. Yeah, you know, like I said, I knew for a fact that he was going to die, but I didn't know that they were going to do it that way. You know what I mean? So anyway, I only have 20 minutes on this camera, so I'm going to have to make this brief. Okay, then this whole controversy thing started keep going and keep going, not only with Joel's death, but with Abby. Abby was the one that beat the shit out of him with a golf club. Okay? And then we got another secret thing that apparently people thought was the ending of the game. They thought that Abby killed Ellie. And I was like, no, she better didn't. And then when I looked at the leak, I was like, what are you talking about? Ellie's not dead, and she's just beat the shit out of, which it hurt me because when I saw Ellie getting the shit beat out of her, it hurt because I love Ellie, even though she's not the best girl on earth. Like, even though she's not my favorite character, I still loved her character, and seeing her get the shit beat out of her hurt me, especially by Abby, the one that killed Joel that way. Did it in front of Ellie. You know, all that shit. Okay? So, I know I'm talking about the leaks more, but anyway. Okay, then after that, we get another secret thing, an hour long, and then we get to see a little clips of Abby playing as Abby, fighting Ellie. And then we get some leaks saying that we have to play as Abby, the one that killed Joel, for 10 hours? And then people were like, oh, hell no, I'm not buying this game. I'm not buying this game. And I was part of them. I was like, yeah, I'm with you there, bud. You know? And when the game came out, and like I said, there was memes everywhere, all this stuff, and Naughty Dog was also calling us faggots, and they were also talking about this what do you call it? Copyright strikes. They were copyright striking people that for opinions. You know, for opinions. I'm not kidding. For a fucking opinions because they didn't like what they saw. It just, you know, not even like, I understand that they were showing the leaks, but they weren't showing the leaks at all. It was just for opinions. And then people been saying that, like, then criticizing Naughty Dog for this, and then saying this is not right, this is just copyright abuse, and, you know, that some of them even said they're going to get their lawyers on this. And I don't blame them. I'm with them there because this is just wrong. Not only did Naughty Dog call us faggots and bigots and all the names in the books, homos, LGBT, whatever you name any word, they called us that. Especially Neil Cuckman himself. Not only did they do that, they also copyrighted straight a lot of people. Even people that are small, just like me, that just voiced their opinion over this and didn't like what they saw. They copyright strike them just for that. To me, that really needed to get taken care of. But later on down the road, when release date kept getting closer and closer, they finally started releasing their copyright strikes on most of the YouTubers, I think. I hope. But after all that drama, then we get to the game's release, and don't even listen to the Neil Cuckman like, oh, I'm so happy that this game is coming out. Oh, you should thank everyone, even though you don't pay your employees, Naughty Dog or Neil Cuckman. Don't pay them, and they were being forced to have to work long hours just to get this game done, and they didn't even agree what was going on in it. Okay, we got the game. Now, I told myself that I wasn't going to get it on day one, but I was going to get it because I was really curious how bad this game was, or was going to be. Okay? I thought I wasn't going to get it on day one. I was going to get it on day 4. That is better than day 1, I said, so I didn't pre-order it either. Apparently, my dad, sadly, pre-ordered the damn game. Got it on Father's Day. I prayed for him. So, he got the game. And, he played it some. And my dad doesn't really agree with LGBT, so I'm just going to let you know. He's Christian and everything, so he doesn't agree with that stuff. So I knew he wasn't going to like the game in the very beginning. But after he played it a little bit, I played it some. I played it, actually, I'm almost to the end. So I played it a lot because I really wanted to see where this story went. And I'm at towards the end, I think 21-hour mark. And I tell you guys, not only the story is bad, not only the story is fucking confusing. Well, that's another thing. The story is bad enough. People are like, oh, the story. But they don't say this. Not only the story is bad, it is fucking boring. I am not kidding. There's side missions that are so boring. They're boring as hell. These missions are so dragged out. Ellie and Abby both. Those missions, they are so boring. They're so uninteresting. They're not even entertaining. Like, I can say one thing. People say there's not really puzzles or anything. I say there are puzzles, but they're fucking boring as hell. They're not interesting. And I never, like, I've been looking constantly. I'm not kidding. I've been looking at the time every time when I save my game. Time, but like, when is this game going to be finished? When is this game going to be finished? It's not just because of the story. It's also because it's fucking boring. Like, and by the way, The Last of Us Metacritic, like, in the beginning, it was bombing as hell. But another thing I gotta mention is that positive reviews are going up, but it's not because negative reviews are not coming because people are not happy, like, people are more happy with the game or whatever. It's because a lot of people have been saying that Naughty Dog has been deleting some negative reviews and also not even allowing people to even put their negative reviews out there. And trust me, I found that out yesterday, and I tried posting a negative review on it today. Didn't work for me. Didn't work. I mean, I'm not kidding. It said error. So, like, it's the negative reviews are barely going, but they're also barely budging at all. It's like not that many people. Like, a lot of people are trying everywhere. They're trying, but they're not able to do it. So, yeah, that is like, it's one thing to do all this, Naughty Dog, but to do this, you have gone fucking too far. Too fucking far. I mean, like, I really hope Naughty Dog, like the company, or Naughty Dog Neil Cuttman himself either gets fired or Naughty Dog gets bankrupt. I'm praying, because this company needs to go downhill, because you doing all this shit, you're even doing this on Metacritic. First of all, that is fucking illegal. So if this game becomes a masterpiece, that is illegal. And you know what, Naughty Dog, you're not gonna have to deal with your company or anybody else that doesn't agree with it. You're gonna have to deal with the whole fucking fan base. And some of them might be freaking criminals that might go after your throat. Do you want that? No, that might not happen. Most likely won't happen. But you never know how crazy people can get. I'm not kidding. Especially you delete negative opinions. So anyway, at first it was at 1.9. Now it's at 4.3. And the only reason why it's at 4.3 is because the majority of the negative comments are either getting deleted or they're not able to post their negative reviews or negative, criticism, whatever you call it. Okay, back to The Last of Us 2, what I was saying. Okay, I've been playing The Last of Us 2 for like 21 hours, like not straight, but 20, I'm at 21 hour mark. Not only the story is bad, not only the characters are out of character, and like I said, number one, we don't even get to experience Joel and Ellie. Like, we get to see Joel for a few hours, like, not a few hours, I'm sorry, a few minutes, and then he's done. Okay, done. And then, next thing you know, we play as Abby. Okay? Don't even explain anything on why she's doing this shit, okay? Shoot, I don't even know if she's going after Joel until she finds Joel. The next thing you know, Tommy reveals Joel's name and his. And I'm like, that's completely out of character. They would never do that in the first game. And then, Joel, when he goes, like, he saves Abby multiple times, number one. And number two, when he goes to Abby's hideout, Joel reveals his name again, and they all look shocked. And then next thing you know, Abby goes, shoots him in the leg. They tie him down. They torture him to death before Ellie gets there. Which I don't even know how they knew someone was coming, but I guess they did. Then Abby did the final blow in front of Ellie, even though Joel saved her life, and even when Ellie pleaded for Abby to stop. Yeah. Wow, Naughty Dog, you did a great thing, tell you that. Because the majority of us hates that character. We want her to die. And I think a lot of people that watch this video can agree with me. Then after you go and kill a lot of people that I don't blame Ellie for, because a lot of them deserve to die, which I'm talking about the people that didn't do a thing and that were involved in Joel's death. Then the black girl, or whatever the lady, black girl, whatever, called, like, that bitch or whatever deserved to die or something, and then Ellie got triggered, and I would have gotten triggered too. Then she killed her. Then, everybody that was involved in Joel's death, she basically killed. Well, she defended herself in some of them, but she still killed them to get to Abby. Okay? Then we got to play as the bitch because she found out that Ellie killed her comrade. So she's like, "Oh, I've spared your life. Why did you come after me? I spared your life. How could you?" I'm like, Abby, Naughty Dog, or Abby, did you really expect Ellie to just completely forget that you killed Joel, her father figure, and you expect her to let you free? And you act like you did nothing wrong. You did the exact same thing. But wait, it's been so long. Like, it's been years and you're still going to go after the killer? Maybe I can understand, but Abby, do you really expect Ellie to let you get away with this shit? At least that's what I thought. And then, that's what I thought. And then that's where I'm questioning Abby. It's like, you did it, so how do you think she's not going to do it? And just like Ellie said, you should have killed me right in front of... You should have just killed me, girl, because you should have known that I was going to go after you and your friends. Because you killed my father figure. And you killed our beloved character. So of course we're going to try to kill you, bitch. And how I say She-Hulk male. You might as well be called a male or a she-male. No matter if you're straight or freaking lesbian, whatever you call it. There are a few characters that I don't think deserve to die. Like the pregnant lady that Ellie accidentally killed because she was defending herself. She accidentally killed her and the boy. She was, she could have pulled the trigger, but the guy came up and she shot him by defending herself, technically. But the pregnant lady, I don't think deserved to die. She was a good lady, a good person in my opinion. But... And the trans I don't think deserved to die either, which he doesn't die at all, or she, shall I say. But anyway, I think, then we play as Abby for 10 fucking boring hours. Man, I wanted to kill the bitch. Okay, then when we get to the part where she actually says, like, I'm going to freaking kill, well... She didn't kill Ellie, but she beat the shit out of her. Because she killed her people. Alright, and she beat the shit out of Dina, Ellie's girlfriend. Few months or a few years later, I don't know when, it's confusing as hell, don't ask me why. Ellie decides she wants to take revenge on Abby again. Abby gets captured by these weirdos. She was trying to get to the Fireflies. And then, next thing you know, Abby's on this thing, and then Ellie goes and kills her, and, all this stuff. But I'm going to talk about this in the next part because my video is going off. But anyway, guys, I fucking hated this game. I'll give it like a 2 to 3 out of 10. It sucked. Not only the story was bad, but the missions, everything else. Gameplay was good, the graphics was beautiful as ever, but the missions and everything were pretty boring. And I think hopefully a lot of people would agree, because I don't know how they could even stick with all those missions, because they were freaking boring as hell, at least in my opinion. But anyway, I'm going to have to wrap this video up because my timer's about to go out. But hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you understand where I'm coming from, where people, that majority that hate this game are coming from. But anyway, I'm going to talk about this in the second part because my video is going off. Please like and subscribe, comment, share, whatever you want to do. I'll check you guys later. Bye.